equals Uber, one rental at a time. Got Happy on my lap this morning. My puppies were up very, very early this morning, so I will be taking a nap later today. That's what I'm doing on this Halloween day. A couple quick announcements before we get started. Need to congratulate Helena. You got 2 transactions done, so Helena, congratulations and congratulations. Thank you for doing the work, being a part of the group, and your cards will be in the mail today, but actually go out tomorrow. But again, congratulations. As we get started with the daily financial news, a couple of quick thoughts. First, do me a favor. Please keep those book selfies coming. Go ahead and take a picture of yourself. Take a picture of your surroundings, your rental, whatever you would like. Tag me on Instagram. I get a lot of joy out of seeing what's going on in your world. So thank you very much for that. As we are looking at October 31st, I am left to think about 2021. As you know, every Sunday I do my goals weekly for you as an example of what's going on in my world. But for you, we have 2 months left. I just have a couple of questions. If you're following my channel, you're likely interested in real estate investing. So I just want to ask simply, are you doing the work? Are you focused on a buy box? Are you looking at it daily? I know a lot of you are. I see it in the Facebook group. I see it in the comments. And I want to congratulate each and every one of you. I know it is hard. I know the market is tough. But for the ones that are doing the work, you will be rewarded if you haven't been already. Right? The market is changing in our favor. And then for those of you that aren't yet doing the work, maybe aren't yet a part of this private Facebook group, what's stopping you? I'd love to hear from you. Right? The course, How to Get Started One Rental at a Time, is ridiculously cheap at $2.99. Then I go ahead and add 9, 10 sections, bonus material. There is a very good chance that come January 1st, with the additions that I have planned coming, the price will go up. As always, if you buy the course, you get everything I add for free. I don't ask for anything extra. So if you've ever thought about it, now's the time to get it. Join the Facebook group. Hold yourself accountable as we get into the end of the year, and might as well pay less because I do think the price will go up January 1st if I'm able to deliver all the new stuff I have cooked up for the end of the year. So if you want to know what's in it, link below, all that good stuff. But again, 2 months left in the year, 10 months over. Are you doing the work? If you are, congrats. If not, why not? A couple of things I read this morning that were pretty interesting. Why don't we hit the top 5 least affordable areas? There was an article that was forwarded to me by a follower of this channel, so thank you very much. I appreciate it. It talked about the top 20 cities. Instead of going through all 20, I went to the top 5. So again, by unaffordability, it is my calculation, right? It is income with purchase price and payment. And all top 5 are in California. This explains why we have a lot of migration out. The next generation can't afford to buy. We're going to talk about 4 metrics across each city, and it's pretty eye-opening. We'll start down in LA at number 5. LA, let's call it 57% cost burden, meaning you're paying over 50% of your household income for rent or for your mortgage payment. Median price of a home in LA County is $667,000. Median household income, this is household, not person, $78,000. Home ownership rate is a disturbingly low 48%. National average is 66%. So LA County, you're hurting at 48%. Staying down south, Ventura. Ventura has a even worse 59% cost burden. Slightly lower median price at $630. Higher income, $92,000. Again, that's household, not individual. And a better home ownership at 63%. That's rough. That's that's close enough to the national average. So I'm wondering, I don't know anything about Ventura County. It's not a market I look at, but I'm guessing they've seen some pretty rapid appreciation in the last few years. Because again, LA County at 48, that hurts. Ventura at 63, close enough. San Francisco. Oh, I knew San Francisco had to be on the list. In fact, I'm surprised it's not number two. San Francisco came in at 59% cost burden, a whopping $941,000 for a home. Crazy. 115,000 bucks. You got to make a lot of coin to live in the city. And then 54% home ownership. Again, pretty weak. San Diego going south. San Diego 60% cost burden, 620K, 84,000 income, and 54%. And then the most unaffordable city is where I live. I keep telling you I live in a nutty part of the world. 64% cost burden. It is unhealthy to live here. It's why Austin and Miami and all these other tech hubs are coming up. The median price where I live is $1.116 million. That is stupid. The average income, I don't know. For a household, 131. It's okay, but damn, if you make 130 grand and you have to rent or own here, you're living paycheck to paycheck, which is just not cool. And then finally, a 55% home ownership. And my guess, just a guess, is a lot of that home ownership bought a decade ago. Like Olivia and I, we bought 99, I think, either 99 or 2000. And yeah, we would not be here today, I don't think, if we had to buy today. It's just way unaffordable. A couple other things I read in the news that were interesting. Looks like Ralph Lauren is going to try to spice up their stores. And this is something I think a lot of retailers are going to think about as we transition from getting Amazon boxes to the retail experience. Ralph Lauren looks to bring, at least initially, to their flagship store in New York, they're going to bring the ability for customers to come in and select their dye for their polo shirts. Think about it. Get some custom designs, custom colors. I could see why people would want to do that. I'm going to guess that ain't going to be cheap. But hey, walking around rocking a unique custom color, I could see why that would be interesting. The key is, I think retailers are going to have to think of unique experiences to bring customers in, and more importantly, to bring them back. I think that will be important. Looks like American Airlines is having a weekend like Southwest. What I mean by that is they have lots of flight cancellations. Looks like they have canceled 1,200 flights this weekend. Like Southwest, they are blaming the weather and also staffing problems. I would say this weekend, it does appear that there's been some rough weather. So, but I think a lot of this is employee sick out. A lot like Southwest. Didn't we? I think I got the numbers the following week for Southwest. Wasn't it like $74 million that weekend cost them? So again, that is the employee flexing their strength. Again, employees have the power like never before in my adult lifetime. So they can organize. And it only takes a small percentage to break a system that is so stretched. Where are we going next? Next up, more data coming out of China. I expect China data for October to be ugly. We got first number already reported today. China factory activity fell. China activity fell for the second month in a row. 1/3 of their factories, folks, this should scare you. It scared me anyway. 1/3 of their factories said insufficient demand is their biggest difficulty. Really, 1/3. Wow. Other issues are obviously inflation, commodities, and things of that nature. But again, 1/3 of Chinese factories said insufficient demand. Yeah, that's going to ripple through. That's going to be interesting. We are a real estate channel, so let's talk about mortgage rates. Mortgage rates are up for the third week in a row. They were up 5 basis points or 5/100ths Now the average is at 3.14. Again, this is 3 weeks in a row. Matt, the mortgage guy, and I have talked a bunch. We tried to get you focused. If you like it, lock it. November, and the last thing to talk about is November. I think November is going to be a interesting month. It could be kind of messy. The Fed is going to leave the party, right? The Fed has been running an all-night rave, letting the alcohol and music flow. I think they're going to turn down the music. They're going to turn off the alcohol. But there's going to be a lot of people that are still drunk. They're still having that buzz, and they're not going to realize that the Fed has left. Washington is going to spend more money, more of our money. And that is going to be, it's just going to be inflationary. We have inflation. Inflation is going to eventually be admitted to be non-transitory. More importantly, wages are going to be the issue. This is wage inflation. It is coming. It is going to be real. It is going to take a long time to work through its system. And then finally, as we just talked about mortgages, rates will be up. My suspicion is at the end of the month. How much? Don't know. Up, yes. But all of these things are going to work into a very interesting month. And then don't forget a lot of the Wall Street. Oh, here we go. I don't know if you guys could hear the dogs, but they were playing, and I had to go grab Sonny. You guys are very noisy this morning. But again, Wall Street may be starting to dress up their end-of-year books. A lot of Wall Street made a good profit, right? Percentage gain. So I suspect Wall Street might be doing some dress up and maybe want to go flat into the end of the year, which means get into cash. So again, November is going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting. So again, as I opened up, what I want to kind of talk about there is, again, if you're doing the work, which a lot of you that follow this channel are, I want to congratulate you. Continue it. I think you will have the opportunity to do a great deal between now and the end of the year. I am certainly looking forward to that myself. And if you're not doing the work yet, I'm here to help. I can provide the path. We have this amazing private Facebook group that will give you encouragement and rewards. And again, don't forget, it's a very good chance that the price of the course will go up January 1st if I'm able to deliver all the extras I planned in the next 2 months. So take care of yourself. I should be speaking with Laura Morby at 8. If not, I might just do a live stream. I don't know, what the heck. But hopefully speak with Laura. And then at 9 a.m., I have a student who is interested in doing Burr projects, and he wants to play with my spreadsheet and see how my spreadsheet can help with Burr projects. So we will record that, and of course we will share like we always do. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful day. Happy Halloween. Be safe. Have fun. Take lots of pictures. And we will talk to you tomorrow at 7:30 for the daily financial news. Bye-bye.